Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another reading vlog. It's going to be another slightly different reading vlog. I've been having a lot of fun with coming up with different ideas and concepts for these reading vlogs. So for this one, I've been really wanting to read more indie authors and just read more authors that are new and I've never read anything by them. So I made a little wheel thing, just like my trope wheel, with a bunch of indie authors, and I'm gonna spin it and then I'm gonna see if they have a reading order on their website, or if not, then I'll read the first book from that, or I will go on to Goodreads and just read their most popular book. So let's spin the wheel and see who we get. And if you have any suggestions of other authors, other indie authors that you think I should check out, make sure you leave it in the comments down below and I will add them for my next video. Okay, I've got the screen recording going. Let's spin the wheel. And it is Laura Pavlov. I've actually heard really good things about this author, so I'm really excited. I'm gonna go look up their website to see if they have a reading order, and if not, I'll go on to Goodreads and I'll let you know what book I'm gonna be reading. Okay. Laura, I'm gonna look them up on Instagram because I think sometimes that's the easiest way to find authors' websites. Laura Pavlov. Okay, well, I can't see a reading order. I just see the list of her books, so she doesn't have a specific reading order. So let's go on to Goodreads and see what the most popular book is. I don't know if Laura Pavlov has any standalone books, but that would be ideal because I can't really start any more series, but I will start it for this video, for the sake of this video, if she doesn't have any. Let me see. Okay, so she does have some, but they're not very popular. Obviously her most popular are the ones that came out last year, the Honey Mountain series. So maybe I will be reading the first one in that series. It looks like Always Mine, the first book in the Honey Mountain series, is her most popular, so I guess that's the one I'm reading. I'm excited. I've heard really good things about this. Let's read the description together too, just to get even more excited about it. He fights fires for a living. Ooh, firefighter. But the flames building between us may be too big to extinguish. Nico West is the most beautiful man I've ever laid eyes on. 6 feet 4 inches of broody, chiseled Greek god in a firefighter suit. He's also been my best friend since kindergarten. He always says the only solid thing in his life is our friendship. He's Honey Mountain's favorite player, and I'm what you'd call a relationship girl. But when I find myself single for the first time since 16, I make Nico an offer he can't refuse. Who better to show me what I've been missing? But now that we've crossed that line, I don't know if friendship is enough for me. Oh, so it's like a friends to lovers. Friends to lovers is not one of my favorite tropes. I just am very picky about it, I think, because because I really like when you can see the relationship building, and if there's not enough of a build up, that's why I like slow burn so much, then it sometimes falls flat for me. And a lot of times when it's friends to lovers, you don't get their backstory. You're just immediately their best friends and they're getting along and everything like that. That's why sometimes friends to lovers isn't my favorite. But I'm gonna go download this. I think it's on Kindle Unlimited, and we'll start reading it. I don't know when I'll actually get to starting the book, because I've been working on reading a book right now for I've been reading it for weeks at this point, and I do like it. I just don't know what it is about the book, but it's I'm really having a hard time getting through it. But I want to get through that book because I'm 80% done it now, and I want to finish that first before I start this. But anyways, let's go download it, and I will start this reading vlog when I actually finish the other book. morning, guys. So I started the book yesterday, and so far I'm really liking it. I'm like 15% of the way through the book. I'm not very far because I didn't get much reading time yesterday. It's like I just was on my phone on TikTok for way too long, so I didn't get much reading done yesterday, but I'm really enjoying it so far. We've been able to get some flashbacks. I can feel like the tension and the banter between the characters as I'm reading it. Like I definitely don't just like get friendly vibes from either of them. So I'm happy about that. Like I'm not so I think I'll like this friends to lovers story as long as like the reason why they've never gotten together is like gonna blow up in my face. But I don't have too much to go on so far because it's a bit, like I said, it's only 15%. They've basically just set up the story so far, but there has been some flashbacks to already some like deeper moments between them. Like, so I know I already read the synopsis to you, but I'll just like give you in my words what's happened so far. Basically, she gets a wedding, her family actually gets a wedding invitation from her ex because he's getting married to the girl he cheated on her with, and she decides to get really drunk after that, and she proposes the idea to her best friend that they should hook up because as she was really drunk, she was talking to him and was saying like she's never had an orgasm from sex and that he has never gone down on her or anything like that. And since her best friend has had a lot of experience, she proposes that he teach her what to expect from a future relationship because he doesn't want a relationship. So she figures, why not me? We could like have like a mutual beneficial kind of arrangement going on. So that's sort of all that's happened. There's also some side stories already happening with like his sister, and I'm not sure if we're going to get the full conclusion in this book or if like there's like one of the next books in the series are going to go more into her story. But so far I am really liking it. Yeah, I don't have any complaints, but I also don't have like too much to go on but like I really like the writing style too. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here and read some more this morning. I don't know how far I'll get, but I'll update you. It's probably gonna take me a little while to read the book because tomorrow is Stephen and I's 8-year anniversary, so we'll probably just spend the day hanging out and I won't get any reading done. But yeah, I'll update you whenever during this vlog. Hey guys, happy Saturday. I think it's like 2 days later from the last time I updated you, but I'm about 50% of the way through the book now. It's taken me a long time to read this one just because I've had a lot going on. Work has been busy, and it was actually Stephen and I's anniversary yesterday, and he got me this nice bouquet of flowers. Yeah, so we just spent the day hanging out, playing video games and stuff. So I really didn't have too much time to read yesterday, and I'm not sure how much time I'm gonna have today or tomorrow either, honestly. I have today we have to do some stuff with Kevin, and then I'm gonna go grocery shopping because tomorrow's the Super Bowl, and I'm gonna make some stuff for Steven and his friends for the Super Bowl party because I love an excuse to bake. I'm gonna make some cookie dough dip and some soft pretzels. I haven't decided whether I'm gonna do half salt, half savory, half sweet, or if I'm just gonna do the whole thing savory since I'm making the sweet cookie dough. But we'll see. So far I'm really enjoying the book. I thought for sure there was going to be the miscommunication trope, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. They actually were talking through things, which doesn't happen that often. But I'm really liking it. I like the characters. I'm curious about whether there's going to be a plot to do with her house because he's constantly saying you have to lock your door, you have to lock your door in this small town. And so I feel like there's probably going to be something that happens at some point in this book where something bad happens because she doesn't lock the door. So that's my like prediction for the book. But yeah, I'm about 50% of the way through and I'm really enjoying it. I just haven't had a ton of time to read yet. So I'm going to hopefully get a little more reading today done, and then maybe tomorrow, and I'll update you when I'm maybe closer to the end or when I've finished the book. Hey guys, so it is now Sunday. I am now about 65% of the way through, but it says I have less than an hour to go in the reading. So I think I'm going to be able to finish it tonight, which is good because I really have to start my book club book for my local book club that is on Saturday. So I really need to start that this week. We're reading tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. I can't remember who the author is, but I've heard really good things about it. So I'm really excited to read that. And I'm really excited to finish this. I don't know, I feel like it was a little slow there for a little while, but that could just be because I didn't sit down ever to just read it all the way through. So that is possible. But I am really enjoying it. I like the characters and everything. I'm curious as to what's going to happen with Nico's dad. And I just finished, like, Jansen, her ex, just came back and, like, was trying to get in. So I'm wondering if he's going to be the reason why with the locked doors and everything. You know how I said that was my prediction yesterday. Nothing's happened so far. So it's either going to be Jansen or Nico's dad. That is the problem. Or maybe they'll team up together and do something horrible. But so far I'm really liking it. I'm wondering if there's also going to be some sort of overarching storyline between all these, like because some small town have like an overarching and some just have individual stories in each one. So I'm curious as to what's going to happen with that. But so far I'm really liking it. It's really good debut. They did a really good job at setting up the environment of the town and introducing a lot of the locals and stuff like that, so you kind of get a feeling about other characters and like other storylines that are going to happen later on, which is really nice. I really like the way it's been set up. I don't have too much more to say because I've only read like maybe 50 pages since I last updated you, so there's not too much more new that has happened. But I'm gonna finish this book tonight because Steven's gone, so I have like the night to relax and stuff like that. So I'm gonna finish that tonight so that I can edit this video and have it up this week. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I highly recommend this series because it's really, really well done. I love a small town, so that also helps. I absolutely love this. But the writing, the build up between the characters, everything is really well done. I do think that Nico is a bit of a hothead, and like overreacts a lot, so that's annoying, but I think that's just part of his character, so obviously it's not going to bother me as much. Anyways, I'm gonna go take Kevin for his WALK, even though he's completely passed out right now. I'm going to go take him for a walk, and I'll probably come back and read for a while and then figure out what's for dinner. Hey guys, so I just finished reading Always Mine and I really liked it. It was really cute. I'm really excited to read the next one because I think that the next one is going to follow her older sister and it sounds like it'll be like a second chance romance with a hockey player, which sounds like right up my alley and I'm really excited about that one. So I'm definitely going to continue with this series. I really liked her writing, like Laura Pavlov's writing style. The plot wasn't anything like superb. Like it didn't, I kind of predicted everything that was going to happen. It was not like super unique or anything like that, but it was really well written. My favorite part of the book was the characters. Like I loved them. I loved the two main characters. Like I love Vivian and Nico, but I'm so excited because I also loved all of her sisters. So I'm really excited to read each and every one of their books. So I think that Laura Pavlov's writing is like really she has really great writing style. So I understand the hype as to why this series is so popular on Book Talk and on BookTube and stuff like that. Overall, I think I'm gonna give this like a 4.25 stars. I loved the characters. I really liked the romance. I really liked everything else. The only downfall for me was sort of the plot and the pacing a little bit because the plot I just found was like, I don't know, the plot, like I said, was just like, it wasn't anything. It was sort of predictable. And the pacing, like I said earlier in this reading vlog, it could have been just because my life has been really busy as I'm reading it, so like I was only picking it up every now and then, but I never like was like super, like I never felt like I was super rushed to want to pick it up again because the pacing was like a little slow in some parts. Like I didn't want to put it down tonight because I was really liking the ending, but some of the middle part, like after they actually got together, I found sort of dragged a little bit. But that was just my personal opinion. But I really did like it. I'm really excited to read the rest of the books in the series, and I definitely will be reading other books by Laura Pavlov because her writing style was just really great, and I love the small town aspect, so I'm excited to read more by her. But that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below who your favorite indie author is. If there's any that I don't have on my little wheel right now that you think I should add, let me know. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.